I think the most challenging thing was the time frames that we had. So we had an hour a week, which equated to very little time to create quite a long performance.
I've learned that when I'm really anxious, I kind of procrastinate and I don't do any work, and so I'm worrying about not doing the revision, but then because I'm worrying, I'm not actually doing it, which is like my own fear kind of coming true.
Is it bad that I can kind of relate myself to the character that I formed? I leave everything to the last minute, and yeah, I kind of need to get out of that habit.
Yeah. I just hide it and go to sleep. I don't take any notice of it.
Yeah, I do that too actually.
Some of the unuseful things that I do is, when I know something's hard, I always worry about it, and I think of the worst that can happen when I know there's hardly any chance of that happening.
I mean, it can be good, but you can't overdo it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you need a break, but
Exactly, yeah.
Just have a Kit Kat.
If you really think about it, if it's in your head, and that's the only thing going around in your mind, and that's the only thing that you're thinking about, then you're gonna become more aware of it, and you're gonna portray that as a person. You're gonna act like that towards your friends or your family.
Tend to be thinking the worst of something, and even though something will happen, or I'm coming up to something, I always think of the worst, and then by the time I get to it, I know it's not going to be like that.
Another thing is I'll sleep so much. We did a thing with a non-sleeper, but I'll isolate myself so much, and I'll just sleep, and it will just, it's the stress is gone while I'm asleep, and then I'll wake up and it's all loaded onto you again.
Yeah.
Challenge yourself a little bit, but not too much. You haven't tried to do it all in one day.
Find with the behaviours of the students that they tend to put themselves down before they've even begun, or worry about things way before they've even happened. And I think the process itself, doing things step by step, really help them to kind of consider that if you do things in small chunks, that actually the pressures or that overwhelmed feeling becomes less and less.
As well as the strategies that we used. I think in my one of the non-sleeper, quite did the opposite, slept a lot. But if I do get stressed out now, at work, where I can't isolate myself from everybody, I use the breathing, so I'm less tense, so I can relax, and then I'm more comfortable talking to the customers that come through. Yeah.
I'm a massive avoider when it comes to exams and stuff, and from when we done my scene, with taking a break and stuff, I feel, because I avoid my work to go out and do other stuff, I think having those breaks and having if you do this much work, then you can go and do this. It really helps me, because then I have something to look forward to, and then I feel like I've achieved something at the end.
Yeah. As a whole, I think the dynamic of the group, considering their age gap between year 9 and year 12, has made it a really enjoyable performance. And what's been really lovely is that as much as I teach a lot of the students in lessons, seeing what they can do in a totally different environment and format has been absolutely brilliant. And what's happened with some of them is that they've then started to use some of these creative ideas within the practical work in their drama lessons, which is then boosting their confidence within the lessons and outside, which is awesome.